Hey, playa, if someone were to ask you, where do you see your life in the future? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what would you say? Do you have solid goals and dreams that you're working towards? Or do you feel kind of hopeless, like your life lacks any sort of real direction and you don't know what the future holds for you? If that's the case, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do to start feeling like you have a sense of meaning and purpose in this world, to be future-minded and to set yourself up in a way where you can look forward to every single next day that comes. Conquering that feeling of hopelessness is going to require you to get 4 parts of your life in order. In fact, I'm going to link up a chart over here where I'm going to break down each one. This video is going to focus specifically on being future-minded, how you can plan out your future while having a good and positive vision that's going to lead the way. Now, before you even jump into any kind of goals or action steps, you need to lock down something incredibly important. It's going to be the foundation of why you do what you do, and that is outlining your values. What values truly matter to you? What are the principles you hold yourself to? What are the positive qualities you look for in another person? What are the ideas that you want to see demonstrated largely in this world? A few examples might be honesty, courage, compassion, justice, competitiveness. Whatever it is that you truly think is the most important value to live by, lay it out there. And to further give you an example of how that's actually applicable, here on the Josh Speaks, the values that I try to incorporate in anything that I do are compassion, mindfulness, and confidence. Those are the 3 key tenements of any type of content that I make. So once you know what your values are, you need to ask this deeper question. What's one area in this world that you feel needs to be changed? Maybe you've come across men that suffer from depression and loneliness and you want to make a difference in their lives. Or perhaps you know people that are addicted to social media. They just obsess over whatever they see on their feed and compare themselves to others nonstop. Or perhaps you feel like the world is just divided right now. There's so much anger and animosity, and by creating music, you can help bring people together. Trust me, there is no shortage of challenges out there, so identify the ones that truly resonate with you and lay them out there on the table. Going back to my example from before, the thing that really stood out to me is recognizing that there are so many people that struggle with social situations, in displaying their open and honest self, and in communicating with others in a way that doesn't feel awkward or weird. So you've got your values, you've identified your challenges, now what do you do? Well, the third step is to find a way to develop the skills for you to make a difference. Now, there are lots of different ways to do this. It might mean going on YouTube, watching lots of tutorial videos and training yourself on that topic. Or perhaps it's seeking out a mentor, someone that's in that field and is knowledgeable about the things you want to learn and just studying under them. Or it could just mean going back to school, getting your degree or some type of certification so you can feel like you're getting the best of the best knowledge on that topic. Granted, you probably have a lot of other things going on in your life, so aiming for this big lofty goal might seem so far out there, but everything is small steps. There are small things you can do to start propelling you onto that path towards the thing that you want to make a change in. And I'll tell you what, knowing that this problem exists out there and that you have the potential to make a major change in affecting it, man, that is going to give you the motivation to really step outside of your comfort zone, to find a way to do it, to know that you could be part of something much bigger in this world. I'm aiming to do that with the Josh Speaks. I make advice videos online, I speak to students in school, I do online coaching, I've written a book to help give people a guide to deal with their awkwardness. Anything I do aligns with my values, and I know that I'm working towards something greater. There's a future projection, a future mindset that I carry, knowing that I'm working to tackle this major problem. So if you are feeling hopeless and lack any sort of goals or direction in life, answer those 3 questions, because I guarantee you're going to stumble on something that you can actually make a change in. But when we're talking about hopelessness, it doesn't end just there. It's not just about being future-minded, because if you are just future-minded, if your focus is only on the present and the future and yourself, you're going to lose. Now, let me put this chart back up and explain what I mean. Overcoming hopelessness means having these 4 areas of your life in order: your romantic and platonic relationships, as well as being present and future-minded. Now, if you were to just focus on your relationships, your friends, dating, and that's really all you cared about, you're going to have a booming social life, no doubt, but you're going to notice all the people around you moving on and developing a more structured kind of life. On the flip side though, if you're just in that grind and hustle mindset, every single day you wake up, you go to work, and that's all you care about, yeah, you're gonna be super successful, but you're not gonna have that many genuine people in your life you could share with and open up to. Now, if you were to just prioritize your romantic relationships, dating, hooking up in the here and the now, and that's all you cared about, you might attach yourself to an unhealthy partner because you're not looking for the qualities that make for a successful long-term relationship. And on the flip side, if you were to just forego romantic relationships and just focus on having big ideas and pursuing them with your close friends, you might actually become resentful of other people that are developing partnerships. You might even start to question whether or not you're worthy of any kind of love. It's a matter of working on all 4 of these areas of your life. If you can, you're going to start to notice a change in your perspective. You're going to have better relationships with people around you. You're going to start to feel that you have value and meaning, that you're worthy of love, and that you have what it takes to be somebody great. Now, if you haven't already, click on the playlist there on the screen, which is going to take you to my other videos on dealing with that feeling of hopelessness. I cover the other 3 areas in those videos, and I think they're going to be as helpful as hopefully this one was for you. So check it out, and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.